When talking about deception, not many people talk about the principles of deception. Obviously, we must show our opponent something, but deliver something else. And this requires being able to play several different shots so we can transition from one shot to the other. We must also decide if we play deep in the court or short, or if we play left in the court or right. The key to this is being able to get to the shuttle early so that we can accommodate the racket round the shuttle to change the stroke.
The best deception is usually the most simple, but simple doesn't mean easy. Fundamental skills must be present first. For example, we can use net shots to set the scene where we build different options into the same racket preparation. From here we can deliver surprise shots that look like the original. Good racket preparation means leading with the racket head, reaching with your arm, and having the option to hold the shuttle and decide what to do. Deceptive flicks require short hitting actions. The closer you can get your racket head to the shuttle before you strike the shuttle, the greater the potential for deception. This is a great example of using net shot preparation before producing a flick, leaving Lindan standing. This works because Lindan reads the net shot preparation. He's that good. But because he reads it so early, he also leaves himself susceptible to the flick, which Peter produces as soon as Lindan moves to the net. Here Lindan produces the same shot on his forehand. It's not an outright winner, but it buys him a lot of time to produce an attacking opportunity. Again, it's the early preparation and short hitting action that fools Peter and gets Lindan the winning smash. The same principles apply on the forehand side if we look to set up with spin net shots. As long as the racket preparation is the same, we can look to hold the shuttle, give the illusion of a net, and then drop the racket head quickly to produce a flick. After producing surprise flicks from net shot preparation, we can then add another layer of complexity. We can approach the shuttle as if playing a net. We can drop the racket head as if we're going to play a flick, but then we can use a guiding arm to put the shuttle back in the forecourt once again. Here Peter is completely wrong-footed. Lindan preps early, drops the racket head sharply as if to play a flick, and then guides the shuttle back into court. Here Peter plays the same shot. He even manages to get Lindan to open up as if to protect his rear forehand corner, but Lindan is quick enough to get back in. Again, the same principles apply on the forehand. We can look to hit flicks straight down the line, and then change it up and play a guiding push into court. A variation on this theme is to give the illusion of going cross-court by dragging the racket head across the shuttle, but by keeping the racket face open, you can still hit the shuttle straight. Here is an excellent example from Peter. He preps early as if to give the illusion he can hit cross-court. He drags the racket head across the shuttle while keeping the face open to still hit straight. The same method can be used for forehand flicks down the line, but because the racket action is so quick, it's quite subtle and difficult to see. This is what an opponent would see: prep to hit cross, follow through cross, but still hit straight with an open face. Lastly, one of Peter's trademark shots, again an open face so he can hit straight down the line while giving the illusion of a cross shot. Here we can look at serve returns and stretching the opponent left to right. With this racket prep we can imply we'll hit one side short or long. This sets the scene for the deception. The early prep suggests one side, and the sharp drop of the racket head allows us to redirect it to the other. It takes practice, but repetition helps train your feeling of the shuttle on the strings. Here Peter demonstrates just that. The racket preparation suggests he can hit one side of the court, and a sharp drop of the racket head allows him to hit the other. Again Peter demonstrates the same stroke. His ability to make Lindan stutter backwards shows how effective it is. On the forehand side, the principles are the same. We set the scene with good forehand nets, early preparation. This allows us to show that we will go one side, short or long, before we drop the racket head to change and redirect. This stroke is less natural than the backhand, but worth practicing. Here Peter demonstrates just that. The racket preparation suggests he can hit one side of the court, and a sharp drop of the racket head allows him to hit the other.